So people say God is unchanging. So in other words, they say, God is omnipotent, God is omniscient, God is unchanging. So God can do anything. In other words, He set all the rules and laws, but He can't change them. But that still means, He's not omniscient, omnipotent. That context of that definition means He could do anything, and He could change at will if He decides not to change. And it doesn't make sense because, accordingly to this imaginary God, He set all the rules, right? All the rules, all the laws of the universe, and they can't change. But if that's true, why are we discovering more things about science that are re-establishing science, that are blowing away things we learned before and now, such as dark energy, dark matter, and there's trillions of planets, galaxies, evidence of a multiverse. That just destroys panspermia. Panspermia means God is the planets, God is the universe, God is this. But what about the multiverse? God is not that too. So, I think this unchanging argument that people say God is unchanging, it's a failure. Um, because God is non-existent. There's no being up there hurtling, you know, having a long beard outside of time, just doing things. Hawking already just disproved God, said there is no God. So, uh, God is made up, folks. God is for things we can never explain. It's called God of the gaps. Like the tides go in and out. We couldn't explain that for like numerous years, 10 years, And we explained it. The gap is filled. That gap is filled. It's no longer God of the gaps. So, and more gaps will be filled too. And to the point, all the gaps will be filled. And the explanation of the Big Bang, the explanation of the multiverse, the explanation of origin of life. I think all of this will be possible to explain in our lifetime. We have a long way to live. And science and technology is getting very advanced. Very, very advanced. So I think it's all possible that all these things can be explained. And if all of those, at least one, I think we have a very bright future, and it's going to be tremendous. So, it's like people say, well, why can't God make 2 plus 2 equal 5? Why can't God make a square circle? And Apologists says that's impossible. God can't do it. But according to the definition, omniscient, omnipotent, that means God can do anything. Anything. He's a God, for crying out loud. It's a fucking God. It doesn't get higher than a God. God is the ultimate. So that defeats the God out there. Omniscient, all-knowing, omnipresent. that all the terms that all these religious people gave back then means God is the supreme master of all, and we are all his slaves. It's a master-slave relationship with barbaric rules. There you go. That's religion in a nutshell. In the fear of hell. It's a master-slave relationship. There is no master out there, man. We are all the masters. There's no master out there. There's no gods, no DS gods, no atheist gods. There's just no gods except the universe, ever-changing, eternal universe of different states that will expand till 1 billion years. The universe will die from ice, which scientists predict. So don't worry, we're going to be here for quite a while. And since the process of the Big Bang, it creates baby universes into big universes and so on. We're in bubbles universes. Everything just going on to infinity. Little planets come the big planets, baby stars, come the adult stars, and so on, until the universe will die in a billion years. That's it, folks. And then things we don't know, we will explain. The Big Bang, the origin of life, you know, and so forth. Alien life. We're going to drill on Jupiter under the water ice. So there's a lot of good times ahead of us, a lot of explanation, and I believe in our lifetime, with the technology, the science, we'll be able to explain it all. Just imagine, years from now, how much we'll learn more. The Big Bang will be a thing of the past. Our origin of life will be a thing of the past, because we already have the answers. I know that sounds cocky, but when I'm reading and observing every single day, something's new from science and technology, and just everything advances. I think it's going to be possible. Scientists are very smart. I mean, think about it. Look at it. Lawrence Krauss. This is how far we came. A universe from nothing. Stephen Hawking said there's no God. This is just right now. Just imagine years from now. That's why I think it actually will be all explained. And by then, God's concept will be dead, because everything will be explained. Religion will be dead. Metal Honey, he's gonna fight till he dies to put a atheist secular world. And once that takes place, folks, nothing anybody can do